Hello students, this time I have come with 7th standard history lesson, and then the name of the lesson is Delhi Sultans. New Delhi, we are familiar with this word. It's the capital of India, okay? And Sultans, they are Muslim rulers. What are we going to study in this lesson? We're going to study in this lesson how Delhi gained its importance under the Muslim rulers. Okay, without wasting much time, I'm going to brief you all a summary of this lesson, what's important things. Okay, now Delhi for the first time became capital under Tomara Rajputs. Under who? Tomara Rajputs. And under them, it also slowly and steadily became commercial center with the shopping and all this. It gained importance under Tomara Rajputs. Remember the word Tomara Rajputs. Okay. Now, if you see the first page, the second page of the lesson, there are so many rulers, given on your textbook. And there's something, Rajput. This is dynasty. Sorry, dynasty. What do you mean by dynasties? It's a family of rulers. Okay. Suppose if there is, Kumar dynasty. Okay, it means that all the family rulers, okay, till the last ruler, that becomes a family. Okay, so that is called as dynasty. So once the last Kumara dies, that means the dynasty is over. Okay, so that's why you see they are tagged as dynasties. Okay, now how we come to know about this sultans? How we came to know about them? Simply maybe because of the coins, the inscriptions, there are a lot of factors we came to know. One thing in the history we came to know is these people, okay, there were some people who used to write histories. Okay, in Persian language it's called as Tariq and Tawarik. Tariq means in singular form and Tawarik means in plural form. Its meaning means history. Okay, this word comes from Persian language. Now, this is a history. So, who wrote these histories? Learned men, secretaries, poets, and courtiers. These people, learned people, courtiers, they wrote this history about whom? About the ruler. What they wrote about the ruler? Good things. They recounted good things and they used to write the advice, all these things they used to record about the ruler, and that is called as Tawarik. Plural form Tawarik means histories. Okay. Now, as we go down to the rulers, the second point here is there's a striking feature. And what is this striking feature? Iltutmish's daughter, the Sultan, okay, he was a Sultan, he was a ruler. His daughter, Razia, became the Sultan. First time in the history, I would say, Razia became the ruler or the Sultan. Very, we don't see, very rare to see a woman becomes the Sultan. She became in 1236. In 1236, she became the Sultan. Chronicler is the one who writes about the kings, okay, different events. He wrote in his chronicler that, this woman, who is she, Razia, she was an able leader, strong leader, but no one were happy with him. Woman, how she could become. And that's why soon after 4 years, that is 1240, she was removed from the throne. So just remember, Iltutmish's daughter, Razia, was a Sultan. Okay, she was a ruler in 1236 and she was ruler just for 4 years. The next we have the fourth point here, rule under Khaljis and Tughlus. Okay, Khaljis and Tughlus, they were dynasties, okay, and they were different rulers. Okay, now, when Iltutmish was the Sultan or ruler, okay, he purchased special slaves, okay, and they were trained in military service and political office. They were trained, and they were known as Bandagan, okay, or Bandagan, okay, they are special slaves, and they were committed and loyal. So they used to use them in his particular kingdom. Who used to use? Iltutmish used or purchased Benin. They were just the slaves. And they were doing a good job contributing in military service and political offices. The second point here, under this, okay, under this Iltutmish, okay, there were some people who called as Iktagar and Mukti. Iktagar and Mukti. Now, Iltutmish appointed some military commanders, okay, and he gave them small lands, and their lands were called as Iktas, okay. So who are they were appointed as military commanders. Their names, they are called by Iktagar and Mukti. Okay, what was their main job? Their main job or function was to lead military campaigns. So they were like soldiers, again military. Okay, and they used to maintain law and order. They used to maintain law and order. So two functions of Mukti and Iktagar are, they are the military commanders, okay, and they used to take care of their own Iktas. Iktas means land, okay, and they used to maintain law and order in their Iktas, land. So they used to lead the military, any war is there, they used to lead the military campaign and maintain law and order in their Iktas. There was another ruler in this in this dynasty, Khalji and Tughlus, okay, Alauddin Khalji. He was the ruler. Now, what was happening was, in his time, the chieftains over there, chieftains, the village in charge, they used to take the taxes. This ruler or sultan stopped them, and he himself started taking the taxes and made the chieftains to pay the taxes. Okay, that's the first thing he introduced. And second, he appointed his own people, administrators, and he started measuring the land, the people's land, okay, and kept the accounts. So he took himself, these two things. He appointed his own, cancelled the chieftains from taking taxes, and himself started taking the taxes. The second point is, he started measuring the land and accounts through his administrators. I hope, students, you have understood the lesson. Okay, we have studied that. First thing is Delhi. It became capital under whom? Tomara Rajputs. Tariq or Tawarik. Okay, we have learned this from histories. Who wrote them? The learned people, secretaries, poets, courtiers. History about whom? The rulers. Okay, the different events they wrote, the advisors, everything they wrote about the king. There was another king, I told you the important thing. There was a queen, I would say, okay. And who is she? Razia. She was the only woman who was a sultan, okay. And she was appointed 1236, but no one was happy being a woman, and she was dethroned or removed in 1240. We have the rule under Khaljis. We have to learn about the Bandagan and Iktas and what contribution of Alauddin Khalji. I hope you have understood this lesson, students. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.